Hey guys, how's it going? Shindo here, and welcome to an original idea on YouTube, 4 good starter builds for the Synthesis League. To be honest, even though everyone does these videos in the beginning of a league, and a lot of people hate on that, I actually like it because it gives me more inspiration for even more builds that I can play. And usually when binge watching these top 10 builds videos, I find one that I hadn't thought of beforehand. I also just want to say that I am not a veteran of Path of Exile, but I do understand the game since I've been playing it for quite some time now, and of course my main goal is to appeal to everyone, even though sometimes it isn't possible, but I hope you find this useful, and without wasting any more time of your life, let's get right into it. So first we got Winter Orb, an interesting and better version of Blade of Vortex, as some people call it, and please don't at me on that, but it's without a doubt a really strong build, and really fun as well to play. This guide gives you a look on what your Templar Inquisitor must do throughout its journey in Ray Castle, since the moment you arrive on the beautiful beach infested with Walking Dead zombies until you're doing those juicy tier 15 maps. I must admit, this is not the most recommended build for beginners, because for you to actually take the build far into the endgame, you might have to use quite a bit of currency. But if you're decently aware of what you're doing when playing the game, for example knowing what are the right stats for every rare item you find, then you can have a really good experience with this skill. Next up we have the infamous Little Meatballs of Fire, also known as Molten Strike. I must admit every single build video has this one on it. I can also be blamed for this as I'm doing it just as I'm speaking, but the truth is this skill is fucking amazing. You feel like an actual god of fire when using it, and the best part about this build is that it is considered one of the most tankiest builds in the game, which means that you're never going to die. I can't really describe anything better for someone starting out in the game, and since you don't get punished by most mistakes you might do, it's a great skill to learn how the game works, and you'll definitely be able to easily push the build into the endgame. Or even if you've been playing PoE for a long time and have never played Molten Strike before, give it a try, trust me, you won't regret it. I gotta give a big thumbs up to the guy's videos. His channel name is Nevandis Gaming because it's an amazing guide to understand how to build your character. And if you don't like watching a video to learn a build, then don't worry, in the description of the video there are written versions of the build. For the next build we have an amazing and really strong one, a Stormbrand Elementalist. If you played this skill in the last league, then you know why I'm choosing it. It's simple and powerful. You just got to place the little ball of lightning on the ground and it will destroy everything it touches. You can level up with it since it's available to you right at level 12. It's an easy skill to level, and if you're feeling good about yourself, then you can intertwine it with Arc. So while you're waiting for the branch to stick to an enemy, you can use Arc as a side skill to boost the overall damage output. One thing I got to add is that this build uses the Ring Malachai's artifact. So for beginners, trying to understand numbers and effects that each item has can be a bit complicated, and might even destroy your brain while thinking about it. So just try and follow the guide in the description, as something you can rely on every time you need help with some detail about the build. But at the end of the day, it's a really strong skill that can easily be skilled throughout the leveling stage. For the last build, I want to give an honorable mention to Soulrend. It's the new Chaos skill that will be added to the game in the next league. And from what I've seen so far, Chaos builds will be a really strong path to take, and this skill looks like it's exactly what we want. Since we don't have the skill yet, it's impossible to make a perfect guide for it. So that means that we will have to take inspiration from other similar Chaos builds that could work with this one. So there will be a guide to a Chaos build that I played last league that I really enjoyed, and without a doubt I believe it can help you get a head start on what to do with Soulrend when you get your hands on the skill. These 4 builds are very strong and friendly to league start, but don't be shy to try different things out, because there are numerous other skills that you can play that are very strong, cheap and fun to play. Just write on the YouTube bar League Starters for Synthesis and you will find countless other YouTubers giving different ways to play these awesome skills. I want to also add that I'm still very excited to see these skills when the PS4 version ends up releasing for everyone to play, but I might do a different video with builds that might be easier or more comfortable to play with a controller after testing it out. I hope you found this video useful, and if you're looking forward to seeing more Path of Exile content on the channel, then don't forget to click that subscribe button and leave a like on the video. That is all for today, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya!